And now for another edition of Met Report Music. The Mile High City, home to pro football, indecisive weather, and numerous outdoor activities. Denver also has a diverse music scene.
As for genres around here, there's everything, really. There's all types of rock and metal.
For this time on Met Report Music, we traveled up to beautiful Arapahoe Basin, where we found multi-talented musician Danny Delfs. Danny moved to Denver several years ago with one thing in mind, the music scene.
I go out and see some local band, and I end up finding out some other band I've never heard of that I like even more than the band I went to go see. So, I really like when that happens.
As an avid guitar player, Danny told us how moving here has strengthened his motivation to play.
Seeing the talent level out here, it motivates me to get better myself.
He also spoke about some of his favorite artists. You listen to an iPod while you snowboard, right?
I do. I have some Disco Biscuits in right now. I have Cake, Eminem, Chili Peppers, Dirty Heads.
We talked about his favorite venues in Denver.
Red Rocks is one of a kind for sure. The Fillmore, another great venue, doesn't hold as many people, but there's nothing like the Fillmore in Sioux City either.
Finally, Danny told us about his inspiration.
Inspiration is a funny thing. When I write my simpler songs that I write lyrics to, that inspiration comes from breakups. But that's what inspires me to write. That's what gives me enough emotion to be able to write it down. My best songwriting comes from improv. Like, I'll just sit down and play, and hopefully something good comes out. And whenever I do that, I always write 2 or 3 parts that will either end up becoming a song or 2 songs.
And of course, we couldn't let Danny go without hearing 1 or 2 of those songs ourselves.